Oh my. Good morning, everyone. This is RangerRob, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. And I have some puppies that are they saw me put my hat on, all that, and they know it's time to go outside. But I want to start this video out a little differently to let you know kind of what's in store for this week. So we're slowly switching into summer, slowly, and so a couple of things that are happening is when it gets warmer, we want to start switching into peppers. And if you notice, I have two NFT systems. One is high and one is low with a trellis on it. And that's where we put our peppers, because we killed it last year with peppers on the NFT. So we're excited about that. I know we're in a house and the lighting's not that good, but I also want to tell you that, you know, our other emphasis is our corn, and always taking care of our cover crop that we've been talking about with permaculture. So the first thing I want to tell you is I invested in one of these above ground sprinkler systems that you can adjust. Got this at Wilco. They're about $39. Not cheap, but they're quite heavy duty. This is a pretty good stand and the whole works here. This is all parts for our watering system for the new field over there that we've been working on all month. And then the most shocking thing we got, and expensive, but I think we did it more because of our age, is if you get in our age, getting on your hands and knees and squatting and stuff is harder, just harder. I wish it wasn't. I wish I can say I'm not a wimp, but age is definitely a factor in a lot of things that we do. So we want to think forward. We got a lot of corn to plant. So we actually bought a garden cedar. I don't know if you can kind of see it here, but it's and this is going to be weird. We're going to turn this camera sideways. This little bugger not only will dig the trench, drop the seeds, cover the hole, do the whole thing, and help us control our seed distribution on the field. However, this thing costs, I know I could probably find it cheaper somewhere, but it's $179. So we're hoping this was a good investment for this year and the years to come. But we have a pretty good sized field of corn that we really want to grow. The other thing we've been doing is laying out all the different corns we're going to use. So some are 85-day growing time up to, I don't remember what the older ones are, but they go out quite a few weeks later. So we're kind of experimenting and trying different kinds of crops this year, all early corn, sweet corns. And so that's all laid out and ready to go. So just kind of show you the behind the scenes of some of the things that we're attempting to do here. This is, I swear, these are all fittings and things for this field out here, because we're getting ready to drop drip tape and half-inch hose connecting to the existing watering system that's in the ground. So I had to get some special parts to do that. They're all here, and that process will begin. So we're going to start at the end of the corn, because we're going to try to plant corn by the end of this week. And so cross our fingers, everything goes well, got some new tools, invested in ourselves a little bit, and We got to get the peppers into the NFTs, and on top of that, we have our normal chores. So, yep, gonna be a busy one. All right, guys, I'm in the green room. This is where we do our starter plants. I think we got to get on top of things here. The propagator, which is stuff from my hydroponics, needs to be unloaded and put on the NFTs. I did get some little peppers started, but I don't know how it's, I've got to get more serious about it. But I have a lot of starters going on here. Some of my strawberries from the last batch took, most of them didn't. Sherry's got flowers in here now. Pretty much all my strawberries down here didn't make it, but that's not a problem. I do have a batch of somewhere. Sherry moved it. Oh, a batch of strawberries right here that need to be planted too. And I'm kind of holding back a little bit in case something doesn't take on the towers. But the rest of these will go into the above ground planters, which are just outside here. So we got a real busy day of just moving plants around. But I still haven't even got to my chores yet, so let's do that. Alright guys, we are finally outside between computer work, showing all the stuff going on, trying to get something to eat. Yeah, so one of the first things we should always check is the baby chickens. For those of you that are new to the channel, we have another 17 Rhode Island Reds. The differences with these is they're all females except two. The two males will be eventually split up. You know, we have our chickens back here, and we got the chicken shaw over there, and the big chickens are going to move out of there finally, be mobile chickens, and move them around to help with the permaculture. And while the babies grow up till they're old enough to start laying eggs, will be in the old chicken hutch. And so anyway, let's go check on the babies, see how they're doing. So the little babies are doing really good. Typically I've always got to clean their water out, and they go through that little feeder one a day easily. They are little piggies, but they spill a lot of food too. But anyway, so we're going to clean their water out, give them more food, and leave them be. And they're doing really good. So yeah, let me get that done. All right, so we got the babies all taken care of, and I do know I have a package up front, so I should get that out here. It's actually coffee. So yeah, let's do that. Well, I was wrong. It went to our mailbox, so it's not in the front. All right, back to the chores. Gotta go check the greenhouse and open it up. I thought I'd stop for a second. So once again, I've got a lot of new subscribers. This is the chicken shaw, which is a mobile chicken pen, and we'll be using Premier One fencing around it. So this will get moved around throughout the property, but the chickens can work the land, scratch away, eat the bugs, and also contribute to droppings in different areas. And we just keep moving this every day. Every night the chickens will go into their hutch. We'll shut the door by protecting them at night. I'm also thinking about putting some solar lights on here, so if I do have predators, if they get past the electric fence, we'll also light up the area and hopefully spook them too. So yeah, that's probably one modification I'll make to the chicken shaw. But yeah, it'll still be quite a while before we have that in action. We gotta get those babies big enough to go into that pen over there, and then all the big chickens will get their wings clipped again, and they'll start living in the chicken shaw, which is only at night will they be in the chicken shaw, just for protection and roosting. But they'll be able to graze the land. They'll be natural feeders, and probably healthier, and probably my quality of eggs will be even better. The thing we are proud about our eggs here is we grow beautiful large brown eggs, and we use purebred chickens only. And a funny noise over here. I guess it's fine. Anyway, interesting. So I think this tank may need to be refilled, and so be it. And so this is hydroponics, people. This is what we call the NFT. This one has a funny sound to it. You can hear the water running. I think it's because the tank is low. So we need to take care of that. Wow, I feel bad. I got out here kind of late and it's pretty warm. But should have tomatoes were like that. But also, if you're new to the channel, you'll find out that we brought our tomatoes out early for our area. And they've been covered with these buckets to help protect them at night. But during the day I take them off, trying to get these plants used to. Now these three, I thought I'd go ahead and see how well they can handle being out here exposed. And so far so good. They're definitely were some of the first ones we put out here, so they really had to fight to live. And now, as they get a little bigger, we'll trim them out, and let's see if we can get them to grow normal. These are all hydroponics. These are Dutch buckets, and these are also the floating rafts. And as you can see, it's time to harvest again. Most of this is spinach, but I got tons of lettuce in here. So holy moly, I got some more water to add to this stuff too. So busy day. Alright guys, so at the NFT systems, I definitely had to put new nutrients. And this tank was almost empty. This one was a little bit low, so we got the nutrients put in there already. Just topping out the tank. Need that working. I have to have it full up and running because we are putting the peppers in here maybe today. And I've got to also top off the floating rafts. Then we got to top off the towers. So yeah, lots going on here. It's just one of those days, and it'll get worse. The more plants I get in here, the more nutrients you'll drink. So need to stay on top of the tanks a little bit better as I go here. So next thing I'm here, I'm in the greenhouse now. The raft in the back definitely needs about 15 more gallons. One in the front could use about 10. So I put the nutrients worth 15 gallons, which is like 6 teaspoons of my master blend and 3 teaspoons of Epsom salt, and also 6 teaspoons of the calcium nitrate in the first one. The second one I would put about 10 gallons in, and like it says, 1 teaspoon per 5 gallons for the salt, and 2 teaspoons per 5 gallons on the rest of them, the calcium nitrate in the master blend. So I've got the hose ready to go here. Got my first one mixed. Gonna add this to the tank and then start filling the tank. Alright guys, I'm now out here in the towers. Looks so beautiful out here with all the beauty bark and stuff. This tank is half full. It's gonna go off in about... It just went off. So it's gonna run for 5 minutes. And so you can hear the little motor. Got a half a tank of nutrients in it. It's going to start feeding all these towers, and it'll drip all the way through. Eventually I'll put some radishes at the bottom. And so yeah, radishes grow really good under these towers. And there's a good chance to see if my all my emitters are working right. So I'm going to put this down, and I got to do a walkthrough. Alright guys, so I just did a check on all the systems. You see the water's still going in here. So what's nice about this is this coconut core in these. So it'll hold the moisture all day long. So that's why we only have to run this for about 5 minutes. That's it. And so far, see, my newest plants will be over here. And they're showing signs of taking, and some are kind of, I'm not sure yet. And a couple more days I'll know which ones took, and I do have replacements. So next thing I gotta do is take care of the pigs. Pretty sure the pigs are gonna be a little mad at me because I'm getting out here later than normal. And yeah, just one of those days. There's the piggies. And we outsmarted them yesterday and pulled their bowls out after done eating last night. And so they've been staring at their empty bowls all morning. And there's the boys are up here, girls here. Let's get some food for them and then fill their waters. All right, all of our pretty pigs have been fed, filling their waters. The boys have got their food already. Need to fill their water really bad. And I'm trying to create a water hole for them, but I can't seem to keep enough water up there to keep it full. But we'll keep working on it until we get a little bit of a place for them to play in the mud. Meanwhile, this is almost full. Then we'll move over to the boys. Yeah, one of my other goals is once I get the water all done here, I'm going to use this hose and put that new field sprinkler to work and see how well I can get it. It's got little pins in it to kind of control how it rotates. I gotta kind of get used to getting that set up. I'd rather do it in the day here, but preferably I'll be watering in the evenings or mornings. So yeah, happy pig so far. Alright guys, I'm over here with the boys and filling their water, trying to get some water in this hole. This is Mr. Cow. He's getting processed next month, which is about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And this is Sparky, which is our boar. Now, you'll notice that Sparky has his equipment in the back, and it's showing signs of enlarging and dropping, which means it won't be too long that he'll be ready to start breeding with my two girls over there. So Sparky, I think he'll go through quite a growing spurt here once after I get him processed. One is he's more dominant, he's a bigger pig, tends to get more of the food, as you can see here. And Sparky, I bet you will get growing a lot faster. And I think he's starting to discover his equipment because he's been trying to mount Mr. Cow here a few times. And yeah, but his life's going to change. You can see he's got equipment back there. They're kind of dropping, and kind of says he's kind of getting out of puberty. And he'll be my lover boy pretty soon. So Sparky's definitely discovering the mud, and bet you that feels really good to him. So it's definitely going to be a warm afternoon, and it's always fun to watch the pigs play in the mud. So they like to roll in it, dig in it, find roots. So I'm trying to build up a little bit of mud for them to play in. And oh, you look filthy. Look at you. So we're gonna let this hose run a while, let it flood out of here a little bit, and so they have a chance to cool off. They do have shade. We have 2 trees for them, plus their house. But they prefer to roll in the mud when they have a chance. So let's make some mud for them. All right, one more pig fact. Pigs tend to pick one area to go potty in. So with the girls here, they've chosen this area. So usually it's occasionally they'll go in the other places, but oh my gosh, Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig found the mud. He's digging it. And I think the boys over here, they're kind of new paddock, but I think they've chosen something over here. But that's where they go potty. And so it's kind of interesting that we're thinking, oh my. I've learned to get back when they shake. But yeah, you can see why we need a little moat here for them, so or wallow. So we're just going to keep flooding this out a little while and see if we can get this dirt to start holding water. It will eventually, because typically we have hard pan under here. So typically once it hits that hard pan, it will start holding water better. So we'll just flood it out for a while. But happy pigs. You know, the trick I'm starting to do is pull their bowls out when they're done with them if I'm out here long enough. And the girls are chilling out now they got full tummies. I don't know what the heck she's doing, but she looks happy doing it. Guys comfy? Their fences are off right now. I actually forget to turn on the fences a lot. They never try to challenge the fence. So yeah. Happy pigs again. Oh. Hi piggies. Feeling good? There she goes. I could sit here and watch these guys play in the mud all the time, but you got to stay clear because they'll shake and they'll send mud 10, 15 feet away, so you'll get dirty. Alright, we'll leave the girls alone and let them enjoy the mud. Hey guys, this video is actually over 30 minutes long if you put it together, but what we're going to do is we're cutting this video off at this point. So this is part one, and yeah, we just had so much going on and this went on way too long, so we want to break it up into 2 videos. So this is part 1, and we just want to conclude it here, and then tomorrow you can pick it up on part 2, and we hope that you don't mind that. Otherwise, we know your time is precious too. So once again, this is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We'd appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.